Hello everybody, welcome. This is Foodie from Foodie's Vacations, and if this is your first time here, welcome and thank you for stopping by. I'm going to talk to you guys today about a Marriott I went to at Harbor Place. It's called Renaissance Harbor Place. It was at Inner Harbor in Maryland, Baltimore, Maryland. And it was unique because it was only 15,000 points. And I wanted to know why. So I booked it because its proximity to the harbor. It was right across the street, and I was just curious. And we went and stayed there for one day just to kind of look around. So here's what we saw. The Inner Harbor was a place that I visited before, and was really surprised to find this Marriott, especially because of its location. Everything is right across the street from the hotel the harbor was. So I had to get a look at it to just show it to you guys in case you have an extra 15,000 points around that you could spend on a Marriott. But looking at the hotel from the inside, I have to tell you that it wasn't exactly what I expected. Not saying that it was a bad thing, just saying that it wasn't exactly what I expected, okay? It is what you would expect, I guess, for an urban Marriott, and being across the street from the harbor, it was a very convenient location, so I picked it for that reason. But there's some things about this location that I've got to talk about, okay? First of all, there's lots of food in the area, so you can go to restaurants and whatnot. There's an aquarium down the street, which we went to, and I really enjoyed. And you can probably see the shorts about that on the channel if you want to see them. But other than that, there really wasn't a lot here. And I don't know what I was expecting, The hotel, as you can tell, was, your normal urban hotel. And it had all the amenities that it said it had, except for one, which I'll bring up later, which I find is something that I can't seem to find on Marriott for some reason. Every time I go to Marriott, I have the same problem with this amenity. But anyway, this one did have a little market, I should say, on property, and it also had a cafe on property, which was pretty nice. The food was what you would expect in a place where you eat coffee. It also has a lounge, up on the 12th floor was a club lounge. And on the 7th floor was a pool. There was also a fitness center. So it had a lot of amenities. But, we'll just look at them and you'll see what I'm talking about. The fitness club was, pretty good size. Had all of the stuff in it that I expected. Had a nice view of the city and even a partial view of the harbor. So when I went in there wasn't very many people in there, but that usually is the case in Marriotts. I've noticed the fitness centers don't usually have a lot of people in there, so you don't have to worry about, waiting for a machine or whatnot. And they did have some weights and some things that we normally use. And the ellipticals, which I love. Now, I don't know why they had a scale in there. I never weigh myself on vacation. I don't know about you, but if you don't believe me, go to my other channel, the Foodie Food channel, and you'll see what I'm talking about. I never weigh myself on vacation. I rarely weigh myself at home. This was a nice little fitness room, had plenty of equipment, plenty of treadmills. When I was looking for the pool, I found out that they also have a laundry here, so that was a little surprise. The pool was pretty good size. Now I'm going to tell you my little complaint about Marriott and the amenities that I have come across this last month. For some reason, the whirlpools seem to always be closed, and I don't know what that's about, because used to be you could go to a Marriott and you would see an open whirlpool. I don't know if that's something that just happened since the pandemic or what, but so far I've struck out. Now, another thing they had at this location was a big courtyard, which would be great for if you're having an event here. You know, this hotel actually has a lot of event space, you know, so there you go. Now, let's talk about the room. The room was a pretty good size, and we had the king partial view, and I do mean partial view, of the bay, harbor. Had plenty of connections and outlets. There were outlets in the lamps. There was a nice Keurig coffee machine. They gave us 2 bottles as we were coming in of water because we're gold elite. And I think it was a pretty nice room for 15,000 points, okay? The furniture was kind of outdated, but there was a refrigerator, a little bitty refrigerator, and to my surprise, it was not a bar. There also was a safe and a drawer, which was pretty cool. Would have never found that if I hadn't have been just opening drawers. Full-length mirror and very large closet. And the closet had an ironing board and iron in it, and also, you know, a luggage stand. Plenty of space for both of us to put something in if we were staying here more than one night. And the bathroom was, you know, pretty modern. The shower was nice. The mirror was large. There's plenty of space for me to put all of my toiletries all over the place as usual. And you know, the lighting was a little low. I did notice that, but like I said, that seems to be common in the urban Marriotts too. They had plenty of amenities in here in the bathroom. You know, had your, you know, your lotion and your shower gel and whatnot. It was a little outdated on the furniture, but all in all, just your basic king room. As you can see, our view was a partial harbor view and part of the city. So we did get to watch some traffic. Now, the elevator was tripping me out. I got in this elevator. Every time I got into it, I would say, what is going on with the color scheme in this elevator? It was a little dark, you know, but the lobby was, you know, brighter than everything else. And it felt safe. They do have a garage connected to this hotel, but it will cost you. It doesn't cost as much as most cities do. I think it was like $25, somewhere around there, instead of $50 and whatnot. The lobby was connected to the ground cafe. Also had, you know, an opening on the side of the building that goes out toward the harbor. I didn't see a lot of people inside the hotel. In the ground floor cafe, I was expecting to see a lot of people coming in from the outside, but I didn't see anybody come to the hotel section. This is the area right outside the lobby. Let me show you this elevator area and the ground floor cafe. It was your typical cafe, you know, where you would expect to get coffee and donuts. And somehow I managed not to eat the pastries. Now you guys know me, and that's hard for me. They had a few sandwiches and roast beef and little fruit cups and whatnot there too. for grab and go purchase. There's plenty of seating, and I did like all the light on this side, on this entry, which, like I said, there was a bridge that you couldn't get to, by the way, to go across the street, so you had to cross on the street. But the little seating area where you sit and watch people walk by was great. They also had some televisions so you could watch the news. I actually thought this was a pretty good hotel for the cost. I'm actually surprised it only cost 15,000 points. I won't lie to you, because I was expecting it to cost more because of the location. But there's really not a whole lot going on at the Inner Harbor right now. They're doing some renovations. Hopefully soon there will be more to see. You know, they'll finish some of the renovations that they're working on across the street. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed your little tour through this hotel. Talk to you soon, guys.